Hello everyone, my name is Kurazarrh, and welcome back to Sunless Sea, where we are trying to push along the main quest to find our father's bones, as well as to get the Serpentine engine, and we're pretty close. We just happened to arrive in London with everything we needed and then sell it before we did the actual quest, so whoopsie. But I did look up where to get Z stories. And don't leave without buying fuel and supplies, Kurazarrh. There we go. Right, we still have this stuff. Part of me kind of just wants to dump it into the ocean. Not gonna lie. Anyway, the easiest way of getting a Z story is to go to a light ship and talk to the sailors there. That may require something awaits you, in which case I will hang out and get one. We can also, if we fight any jellyfish or jellyfleurs, if we let the oils and things disperse into the sea, we get a Z story. So apparently they're actually pretty easy to get, which is good in my book. Now, talking to these guys might also require recent news, which I do have one of. It's Doc. Speak to the crew. Got her Z story. Nice. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So, we are headed up to the Principalities, up to Port Cecil. After I guess we don't hit the salt lines after all. So we can just beeline right there. Maybe we'll hit, maybe we'll hit this red crab first. You have, as I recall, more hit points. Oh no, you're 150. Okay. I should probably get some more torpedoes here soon, too. I'm not used to needing torpedoes, so get me up in the light there, please. Boop. Yes, we need to get some Scintillac for the Serpentine quest up in the Principalities, so that's what we'll do. An unpreprocessing mass. Hey! I think I'll skip to my island. It's kind of out of the way at this point. But yeah, so we're going to head up there, and we'll skip down to Fathom King's Hold with our Z story. And there was something else we need to do here. Right, we are doing the Blind Bruiser's quest to rejuvenate his employer, his master. So yeah, that's actually a good 2-for-1 deal right there. Which makes this otherwise kind of a long route a bit more worthwhile. What would be great is if there was another place we get Scintillac really easily. And if there is, I don't know it. I'm sure someone's going to add in the comments, oh, you can get Scintillac, like, you know, the Command Canal or Inventorbyte for, like, 5 Echo. I'll be like, darn it. But oh well, that's okay. But I will see all of you in Port Cecil, where we are going to turn in one of our hunting trophies, or maybe even Watchful Curio, for some more Scintillac. Passing Pig Moat. Do we stop here? Sure, why not? So I lied. I will not see you in Port Cecil. I kind of just want a port report, but if there's anything else to do here that's interesting, we'll do it. Hello. Oh! You bet. You bet. I will buy some Scintillac. Sure. Sign me up. Alright. So, we do want to go to Port Cecil eventually, but man, for this quest, I am not... No. Nope. We will help them resolve a dilemma. Let's see. Raise the tide. They need our wisdom. Dilemma. Let's see. The beastly raiders keep coming for our precious Scintillac. How can we protect our shores? Our shores, Hairless Advisor. Let's see. So we can... Ooh, it's a tough one. This will probably trade a spirit for a might. This is probably a bad idea. So let's try it. We lost 2 spirit for 1 might. Ugh. Okay. It's less good. Okay. So, we are skipping Port Cecil, and we're going straight to the Fathom King's Hold. Very nice. Very, very nice. And you know what? Let's go underwater part of the way, just to see what's here. I honestly need to spend more time underwater, because I don't. And I always forget that you can do that. Let's go. There could be interesting sparklies down here, too. Or even some enemies. And now that we actually have a decent ship, it might be worth taking on some of these enemies, like whatever's lurking over here. I saw that. What are you? You are a thing. A putter pony. I take it this is actually some kind of ship. Yeah, crew 8, okay. I hope this isn't like a civilian ship. I'd feel kind of bad if it was. I guess someone can yell at me and tell me. What do we got? Ah, it's a Khanate submarine. Let's see. Hear their last wishes. Or loot them. Let's loot them. 3 supplies, 1 fuel, and a cache of curiosities. What did we get? Some spider silk. So, not too bad. That was pretty cool, I guess. What else waits for us down here? Ooh, more glowies. What are you? Oh, your bubbles. Okay. Tiny bubbles. Boop. Okay. We got the tiny bubbles. Alright, now we're actually going to go for Fathom King's Hold. I will probably surface at some point along the way. Dun dun dun. Lots of terror. And what's down here? Ooh. Hello. A silent wreck. Yeah, sure, we got some crew. You don your diving suit. Your airline is extended to enable a thorough exploration. As you pick your way across the Z-bed to the wreck, you notice a weak light shining from within the ruptured bow. It illuminates a shoal of fish skirting around and away from the wreck. The cargo hold is yawning wide, offering easy entrance. Your bosunist remain outside while the rest of you go in. She will sound the time in 7s. Be out in 14 minutes, she warns. After 7, the fear sets in. Twice that, the hallucinations. Thrice that, you'll go dark. No coming back. Okay. Let's enter the boiler room. Coral-shrouded furnaces line the walls. The coke has whitened and compressed. It resembles clusters of small teeth. Part of the far wall has collapsed. Inside, a long, hollow tube has been discarded, part of a welder's torch. Let's do a chancy challenge. The ship shudders. Something large must have passed by. Go deeper. We succeeded. You press on through the murk. An old lantern crashes down in an iron stairwell. Your foot must have caught it as you turned a corner. You follow it down and find yourself on an unfamiliar deck. Ooh. A tough challenge or chancy challenge. Let's do the cabins. Chancy. Succeeded. Gained a terror. There are chains across the beds, though no bodies lie beneath them. Every cabin is the same. Every cabin is the same. Every bed burdened with chains. Every room otherwise bereft of the accoutrement of the living. Let's go further. You succeeded. You press on to the murk. Oh, we did that again. Okay. Sure. We succeeded. Wow. The engine is charred as though burnt from within. Pages from a waterlogged journal float forlornly by. A name catches your attention. The ship's navigator had the same name as yours. Uh-oh. Let's cross the deck. It is almost broken in two, half tilted up almost vertically. Support beams and long cables chain the wreck's halves together. We succeeded. Wow. You slowly swing a beam across the gap. It has lasted this long. It should take you crawling across it. Below, the ship lies open like a discarded muscle. Jagged metal and rock wait. Your cabin boy swims across before you. He does not look back. So we are at 6th, so we're still safe. I'm not sure why the bosun's bell is ringing yet. Let's swim onto the deck. Something upwards before you. You hear your bosun's bell ring out. You are alone on the canted deck, dragging yourself upwards. There are fragments of paper in the water. A woman in long skirts walks before you, untroubled and upwards, her feet on the deck. Sure, we'll go further. Oh, we failed. Okay. You make for the port stairwell. The compartment, the bulkheads, the portholes are revealed in pale milk white. A ship passing the waters above? The light goes as suddenly as it came. You're plunged into darkness. Okay. Oh, we still have 6. Okay. Let's go further. We failed again. Really? Alright. Let's leave. Way out. Boop. Well, didn't really find much there. Alright. That's fine. It's a really annoying sound when we go through those areas. Okay, off to Fathom King's Hold. And unless we find anything else crazy along the way, that's where I'll pick up with all of you again. Well, hello, hello. I've got bad news for you, my friend. I have a very fancy ship. And a lot of booms. Ah. Got your shot off before I did. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, let's keep going for that. We have forged a rivalry. Why not? We should be able to meet up with her in Gator's Morn now. I think. We are just about here. As you can see, with your eyeballs, there are words on the screen. And here we are at last. Okay. Well, let's report first. Let's find the Cherry Man's former agent. You find him splashing in the shallows with other drownies. He's gone native. His skin is pale. His eyes are dead. His songs are beautiful. Unrepentant. I serve a proper king now, the recent drowny crows. King of the Zee, not of some ratty spite pub. And I'm not afraid of his bruiser, neither. Already dead, ain't I? Sank to the bottom and swam back up. There's nothing he can do to me. He leans close. His breath smells of brine. But let me share what I learned on the way. What's lost is lost. The Fathom King won't heal that Cherry Man's leg. Even if he would, his cheeriness wouldn't want to pay that price. Tell him to stop dreaming. Uh-oh, we have bad news for the blind bruiser. He doesn't like bad news, usually. Let's see. Let's descend. Yes, that story is sufficient. Okay, so we've already done this before. So let's go and talk to him. Your complexity. I have a more personal petition. You know something of my father, or what remains of him. He is watching you. Your complexity. What's this? All this for the name of a mask. Okay. Your complexity. There is a question only you can answer. To open the final gate of my journey to my father's bones, I ask this boon of you. You are fortunate, the Fathom King announces. I have only a few small requests. Fulfill them, and I shall tell you what you need to know. Bring me the heart of a legend. Bring me a light from the sky. Bring me a willing guest to stay with me forever. Witness the end of the eldest among its kind. Bring me word. Bring me fruit, an eternal tree. And bring me something scientific, modern, cutting edge, I believe is the term. My bride enjoys that sort of thing. He sits back, under regions pulsing with expectation. You seem quite capable. He adds carelessly, I'm sure it's not too much trouble. Okay, so in the curiosity section of our gazetteer, we can review... Oh boy. That'll be fun. Miracle of Science. An engine or weapon of unique brilliance. Your officers can help. Okay. Oh. Mount Nomad or the Tree of Ages, perhaps. Oh boy. Okay. All this for the name of a mask? It's a high price. The visage is a nexus of competing powers. The masters, the snuffers, and now the widow. I will help you unpick the web, oh yes, but I will move carefully. He leans back. Besides, I don't get nearly enough fruit down here. All right. Doot. And here we can ask a boon of the king or witness an execution. Let's ask a boon. Gain to 5 fuel. Black fire, the king intones, risen from the sea. Remember me with its vapors. He smiles directly into your eyes. The audience is over. You return to the surface. Hunched, plated, scuttling sleeves haul baskets of wet coal behind you. Fun. Okay, so we need a whole bunch of stuff, apparently. And that's going to be a big undertaking. So that will give us some time to probably get some other quests going along the way. But for now, we're going to return to London. We're going to get this Scintillack into the genial magician's hands. And we're going to hopefully get the Serpentine. And we'll also review what we need. He wasn't terribly clear. Well, some of them were. Mount Nomad is going to be a bit of a challenge, though. Always a blast. Although, I think with our current ship and our current guns, as long as I buy enough ammo, we should be pretty okay, actually. Now that I think about it. But I'll see all of you back up in London, and we'll get this new engine going on. Well, new to this Captain engine. Ooh, but first. I'll see you in London, I say. And then this guy shows up, just begging for some holes in his hull. Yeah, why not? Hello. Oh, you're toast. 90 hit points. Yeah, you're doomed. Boop. Booped your snoot. Supply and fuel, not too bad. And some linen. Okay, I'll take it. That could actually help. If I wanted to do this. You know what? We could do that. Let's try to dispel the darkness. That could be interesting. We'll do it the brute force way, though, where we just buy a live specimen in the in London. All right, here we are back in London at the Wolfstack Dock. Let's go give our bad news to the Blind Bruiser, among other things. Let's get our messages. The Blind Bruiser attends to business. Okay. The Bruiser listens and peels another orange. Well, I really can't do anything, but okay. He looks up to sea. Our once colleague is mistaken on several points, most notably that he is beyond consequence. I may not be an intellectual man, but I am occasionally imaginative. Regardless, I am not one to hurt the messenger. These here crates are considerations for your services thus far. Unfortunately, our labors are incomplete. We must resort to a secondary scheme. I have heard of a once great poet who knows much about things what are presumed gone. He has fled himself to Khan's shadow in the east. Find him. I have included a little something among your payment to sate his appetites and pave your way. So I assume we need to keep this on us for the time being. Okay. Well, let's go drop off our port reports. Of course, I'm going to just check my hold first. We are a little full. I need to drop that off. And I just realized we were down near Adam's Way. We could have gone there, and I just, slipped my mind. Oh well. Alright, so as long as we don't have like 9 or more, let's go ahead and just do a few of these. 4, perfect, okay. Alright, so, let's see, we are going to do the Scintillac for the Forgotten Quarter. No, let's do this first. We need this, and we also need, it was more prisoners, honey, what, right? Let's talk to you. Yes, we'll get 5 of those. We keep 1. What's our cargo like? Ugh. We'll get 4, and then we'll make sure that we buy a 5th one. There we go. Let's go talk to him. Hey there, buddy. Dispel the darkness? He's mentioned before that he was in the theater. Could he arrange a diversion to improve morale? His eyes are opaque. Yes, he acknowledges, but I will require some very particular materials, don't ask why. An event on the afterdeck. The crew gathers before a backdrop of parabola linen marked with stars and eyes. The read is jocular, skeptical, but anticipatory. They could use a show. The magician appears. His eyes are mirrors, lenses no doubt. He has 4 arms like an Indian god. Surrogates, like his hook, surely. He exhales blue fire. Alcohol vapor, probably. He raises his arms, and the air is filled with golden petals. Up his sleeve. Vines leap from the deck, twine his legs, creep up past his waist. Did he release narcotic vapors? The air is filled with viric light, and the Neath roof above trembles, seems to open to a sky with an orange sun. Long grasses rise around you. It's as if you wander in a meadow. Here and there your crew stand, chatting, laughing, eating fallen fruits. Rich juice runs down their chins. The sun is warm. Walls of jungle rise around you. Beneath your feet, the dark earth churns like the sea, and in the shadows of the undergrowth serpents hiss like steam. But here, for a while, you are safe until you wake. You wake. You are in your bunk. The ship is quiet around you, bar the throbbing of the engines that the magician tends. The watch bell rings, and you hear your crew rouse from their hammocks. You can still smell the hot earth, dark fruit. So, That was some very expensive terror loss. Okay. Is that like a thing we can do again if we need to? Okay, so we can do it again. Not really worth it, but it was fun to do once. Let's go ahead and get rid of our spider silk and linen. And let's go join that same guy down here. Let's give him what he needs. 3 secret and 1 scintillac. Okay. So we already did this one before. Let's see if he stays here. Ah, okay. This is the urbane magician, not the satisfied one. We can consume him. This is not the man that you knew. The man that you knew trusted you to do this one thing. So he may have a dream serpent in him. Okay. We could eat him. Let's welcome aboard. Why not? We gained a veil. Oh, yes, he purrs. This will do. This will do very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Curling his fingers. Okay, so I take it we can't get the rats. Did we just kind of yeah, we can't get the Serpentine anymore, I don't think, guys. I think we're kind of SOL on that one. Something silver looks out through his eyes. Well, that's a shame. So I guess we're not getting the Serpentine. Oh man, that's a tough one because I don't want to be super slow all the time. So it might make sense. Let's see. So we currently have this one, which is 1,000 power. I feel like this one's probably the best bet. It's a little faster. It's not going to chew through too much fuel, I don't think. Ah, it's a real shame, though. Ah, man. That is so rough. That is rough. And I could have sworn that there was something that you can do where you end up with a mirror catch box full of very angry dream snakes. But I don't know. Okay. Well, I am a bit stumped now. Because I don't want to burn through all of my fuel too fast, but we are chewing through supplies at a concerning rate. So, you know what, let's go ahead. We'll buy the Bodicea. We'll sell the Illyrian. We'll install the Bodicea so we can actually move. There we go. And, well, I guess we'll buy some more supplies. I'll buy some fuel. And some of these. Buy 50 of those. Oh, or not. Oh, by 10, right. Why are you not staying? There we go. Well, holding shift down, and it keeps going back to singles. Well, I am just a little bit flabbergasted. We might want to talk to the engineer here. And let's do it. Let's see if we can start up this quest for the... Oh, this is the... Okay, this is the one I was thinking of with the... Yeah. With the angry dream snakes. Okay. And we did part of this before, I think. I'm going to say. Thanks for the meal and the company. No, wine. It makes me sleepy. Oh, yes, I can sleep too easily. That's the problem. He hesitates. There's a draft to take nightly to substitute for sleep. It works well enough, and it keeps me sane and upright. But I wish I could enjoy just one night's sleep. If you could help me. We need a clay man from Polythreme. We'll need a mirror catch box, and we'll need to go to Hunter's Keep. I'll explain when we get there. No, I'm serious. I would owe you a great deal. All right. Well, I think we will probably start that up next time. And I know Mr. Sachs has been hovering here forever. I don't know that we'll do this because this is a real fast way to end your run. If you screw it up at all. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm so mad about that. And that's one of those things where, so this, getting the Urbane Magician over the Satisfied Magician is it's a random chance thing. And I don't think there's anything you can do to influence that. So we're basically just kind of screwed out of getting the Serpentine, which I think is a little lame. Like, okay, well, I guess I rolled the dice, and the dice said no. And I have no say in that. There's nothing I can do. I can't talk to anybody. I don't like that. It just doesn't feel good to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crabby. All right, well, I think we will end it there. And in the next episode, I'm going to go and dump off this stupid cargo at the Sphinx Stone we've been lugging around forever. We're going to take that down to Adam's Way. And we'll also pop up over to, let's see, Adam's Way. We'll go up to Con Shadow, pick up a Mirror Catch box. We'll hit Polythreme over here, get a Clay Man, which we'll get like 6, I guess. And we'll head back to Hunter's Keep, and we'll start up the Fulgent Impeller quest line. We should also take a look at our journal here. We have some stuff that we need to do for... my goodness. For our father's quest. Here we go. Somewhere in here. Principles End? No. It is... Father's Bones, here we go. We need the Heart of either Mount Nomad or the Tree of Ages. We need an engine or weapon of unique brilliance. Officers can help. I guess the Serpentine could be used for that. Sunlight or something which will pass for sunlight. So we could actually maybe double up on the use of that mirror catch box, perhaps. I don't know. A willing guest. Bring an officer to the Fathom King. Choose someone who has finished their business on the Z. Maybe we can send the jerk. This jerk. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Maybe he'll stay. Why is his portrait is all blurry? Is that on purpose? I don't know. That's weird. Where was I? Back down. And an eldest end. We need to witness the death of something that is the oldest of its kind. Okay. And the fruit of a tree which will not die. That might be the tree in Adam's Way, actually. So that might be worth going there for 2 things. Which means we will need some recent news. I may as well go and do that real quick. There we go. But that will do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed the... slight blunder with the Urbane Magician and distinct lack of Serpentine engine, which is a real bummer in my book. But let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, my name has been Kurazarrh. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.